Hey, Shalom. First, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, the house of David. Let's get into this. Now, I was just thinking about the times of Jacob's trouble when we're moving as pilgrims. That we're going to need to be more discerning, because you're going to have those that think this is why I believe in the spirit. This is why this is what I speculate that's going to happen in the spirit. That you're going to have those that try to attach themselves to you, like those that knew the truth, but didn't do anything with it. But in their mind, when all hell break loose, they're going to try to find someone like you, They're going to try to find someone like you. And we're going to need to be more discerning, because a man's teaching and understanding can be discerned through his choices, through his decision making. You can see who a person is by their dress code. That part might not be too big in the times of Jacob's trouble, but you can tell when someone is not on the same fold as you. You can tell when someone is not of the same fold as you. Because if you see a man, he come up to you like this one guy that came up to camp. I guess he wanted to make himself the head of our camp. Like he want to lead us on some Black Power movement. But he came up to camp once, right? Talking about something about the white man, how he been out here for a while, and like he said he been watching us for a year, right? You can already discern that this man was lying by the way he walked up to the camp, by the way his beard was shaven, like smooth. I'm talking about very, very thin lines. Like it was a very, very thin goatee. But you can tell that his face could grow a full beard. He came up smoking a fat cigar. You see, that's simple discernment. It wouldn't be easy for someone new. Easy for someone new to discern, because they'll still be on that mindset that, you can't judge when the scripture is not saying that. You can judge with your eyes. Let me see, can I find that? Let me get that one. I was looking for another scripture. Let me get this one, though. I know it's this is it right here. Listen, this is 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 16. All scriptures All scripture. Listen, this is the New Testament for you, New Testament creatures. You know, you only believes the New Testament. You know. Listen, this is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16. All scripture is given by inspiration of Yahweh Shemel Shah, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. You know? For instruction in righteousness. What does reproof mean, though? I'm finna get on my tablet. I don't want to mess up anything on my phone because this damn map. I do something that thing cut off and not start the video all over. This is reproof in the dictionary. Look it up on your own time. Look it up as I teach. You know, whenever, you want to look into it, just look it up. Reproof. An expression of blame or disapproval. You know, an expression of blame or disapproval. Let's say similar words: rebuke, reprimand, reproach, admonish. You hear that? For correction. It don't say for correction right there. I just look back at the scripture. In 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16, it said, after it says reproof, it says for correction. How do you make correction? By judging someone. By judging someone. You know? And what is rebuke? What is rebuke? Rebuke. I got a definition over here. Rebuke. Past tense. Express sharp disapproval or criticism of someone because their behavior or action. You hear that? You hear that? Scripture is good for rebuke, reproof, correction. You know? So yes, you can judge someone that way. The judgment, the scripture was talking about is like we can't get you and execute you or and execute the law. That's what that means. We can't execute the law on you. Like if we find somebody committing adultery, we can't grab you and stone you or set you on fire. Nah, that'll get us in in trouble. That'll get us in trouble in this with the Most High and with the all powers of this world. When your house shall come back, then a lot of people is gonna get back to that. Yeah, it's gonna get back to that. It's gonna get back to that. A lot of people don't understand that. It will get back to that. That's probably another lesson I do. Or another brother can do if they, listen to this lesson. But yeah, when your house shall get back, it's gonna get back to that. It's gonna get back to if a woman commit adultery, she getting burned or stoned. If a man commit adultery, he getting burned or stoned with her, you getting your hand cut off. It's gonna go back to that Middle Eastern way. But back to the topic. You can discern someone by their movement, by their decision making, Oops, I'm looking for something right now. I probably quote it if I'm taking too long. Yeah, there it is. Let me get this. This is Ecclesiasticus 19, verse 29. Listen. A man may be known by his look, and one that hath understanding by his countenance when thou meetest him. I ain't remember that latter part, but that latter part is, that latter part just hit. Because it's basically what I'm getting at. Let's read that again. A man may be known by his look, and one that hath understanding by his countenance when thou meetest a man attire in excessive laughter and gait show what he is. This goes for women too, because the scripture says, roughly paraphrasing, a harlot can be known by her attire, something to that effect. But yeah, we're gonna have to be very discerning in the times to come, because you're gonna have these people that think they can outsmart the Most High, and find someone in the times of Jacob's trouble that actually did the work, that actually believe and attach themselves to them, and try to be safe through that. But it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. This understanding that we're getting right now is gonna help. It's gonna help. Especially in times of Jacob's trouble. When they say something stupid, while in times of Jacob's trouble. Like, I don't know. Just a what if example. Just a what if example. Like, I don't know, you have some people, they got the MOTV, but they serving out food for those who are less fortunate than them. Serving food that that's less fortunate than them, and they serving that pork sandwiches stuff, and that nigga beside you say, the Most High ain't gonna want us to starve. We can eat this, man. Look, we in rough times. The Lord is back. The Lord is on his way. We can eat this. His ass ain't. His ass is not of you, with you. Just a basic little understanding, like something simple. But his ass is not with you. Because these people you gonna need to get away from, because once they're brought with the decision to get that MOTB, their mindset is gonna be that of, well, the Lord don't want you to die. The Lord don't want us to die. He on his way. We might as well take it and wait for him. We might as well take it and wait for him. This is an idiot. This is an idiot. This is someone that is not of the same understanding as you. This is someone that is not of the same fold as you. From them, go away, move far away, get away from, Now, if I'm getting to the precepts I wanted to get, that was longer than I wanted to make it, but the Spirit gonna do what the Spirit do. Listen, this is 1 John chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit whether they be of the Most High, Yahweh Shem Shai, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. This is talking about watch who you getting your understanding from, but also watch those who getting the understanding. You know? Because you can tell when someone is taught by a false, a false prophet or false teacher, someone paid off or has been taught by a wolf and truly believe in that wolf, because what? Their thinking, their alignment, their decision making will be the same as that wolf. Even though they might not be be a wolf, they're what? Still deceived. They're still deceived. They're still confused. They're still confused. It's like a dog pretending to be a cat. That's a confused creature. So what? You're gonna have to wash them. You're gonna have to wash them. That way, cause the scripture. That way you can tell when your house shall say, ye are your father the devil. And he wasn't talking to other Edomites. He was talking about them other Israelites, other Israelites. Because what? Their teachings, their ways, the ways how they move in the world. He knew, in the behavior they was moving, they had the vibration, the doings, the decision making of the devil at that time. They was plugged in. They was Romans. They was Israelite. Yeah, they had some Israelite positions and stuff like that. But nah, these people was, even though they called themselves priests, teachers, or whatever back then, they was Romans. They was Romans in the mind. They was Romans in the mind. So we have to be discerned. It says, beloved, believe not every spirit. This first Timothy chapter 4 verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits. Meaning what? They didn't have that understanding. They have the spirit, the understanding of Yahweh Shema Shai, to not discern the truth, not to discern, proper doctrine. Giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. You hear that? You hear that? Speaking lies and hypocrisies, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. For that's what I'm gonna have on that. But yeah, you gonna have to be careful. Cause it said in a lot of time they're gonna come, Those that was deceived and believe in that deceit, unknowingly trying to deceive another. Because if you learn a lie, you believe in that lie, you're gonna speak a lie. Even though it might be your truth, you're gonna teach and speak a lie. Because what? You was taught a lie and you believed it. So of course you're gonna go out and you're gonna go out and speak your truth. That's why it's gonna be very critical that we have that's why we have this grace period. To learn of Yahweh Shema Shai and learn of his ways. So when we're out there in the times of Jacob's trouble, you, the hopeful elect, will not be deceived. Let me what am I get next? I'm gonna get that like that. This is Isaiah chapter 8. Come on, what I do? Chapter 8 verse 20. Listen. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. If they keep, you can just listen. When you listen to someone speak, you can listen, because when people start to have conversation, they always give their opinion. They always give their sometimes they give their opinion, which shows their thought process, which shows what they believe. And once you see that, you can tell if they have the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, have that understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua or not. They might have the spirit of Bishop Nathaniel, General Yohana, whatever these other guys are, they may have their spirit on them, their mindset. You can hear it through someone's teaching. You can hear it through someone's decision making, what they're talking about, you know. That's how crap, what I was gonna say. And I know what I was gonna say, but I don't know the scripture. I don't want to quote it wrongly. But I know the prophets, I know the apostles found out by the way they speaking, how the way they were speaking. Like Peter, I think it was Peter, how he was talking. He probably didn't wasn't actually talking like Yahweh Shai, but his decision making, his what he was talking about, that it exposed them. What you get into, what you talk about can expose you. Because that's how they discern us. That's how they discern us. Because what that scripture says, they think it's strange that you don't not go with them to the excess of riding, something to that effect. They can discern you from your actions, from what you talk about. Like they get excited and upset about certain topics that you no longer get excited or talk about. The way you eat, the way you speak, the way you move, they can discern that you're not like them. You're not of their fold. And vice versa, we can discern their asses. Excuse me. We can discern them, probably draw it to a close. I gotta get ready for work. I think I'm gonna get let me get that. This is Matthew chapter 15. We're gonna start from verse get verse 7. Verse 8. Listen, this people draw nigh unto me with their mouths and honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. You can tell, in the times to come, you'll be telling like someone like, yeah. I know Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but their actions, their decision making is completely contrary to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's why it's so important that we're taught this by the apostles and the elders, that we're taught Yahweh Hashem Yahushua by the apostles and elders, because you can tell, they say, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, they'll probably talk to you about them, but the decision making and actions are completely contrary to him, but in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. You'll probably hear some Bishop Nate come out their mouth. You'll probably hear some General Yohana come out their mouth, or this false prophet or that false prophet, someone who's getting that bag. You probably hear some TD Jakes come out their mouth, some Creflo Dollar come out their mouth, So we're gonna have to discern, have that that discerning wisdom for the time of Jacob's trouble. Why? Because that's gonna help you. What Scripture says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. You know the prophecies. You know the phases that you're gonna have to go through. That the world is gonna have to go through. You know by all means by any means necessary not to get the MOTB. To wait on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, to wait on Yahweh Shai to return. To not follow a multitude, to seek, going after blood, But that was it. We're gonna have to discern, have that discerning wisdom for the times to come. With that, I hope you all was edified. Again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, the house of David. Until next time, Yahweh willing, Shalom.